Hello and welcome to another video on FS Elite. I'm Tom, and today we'll be playing a bit of Tower Simulator 3 by FeelThere. FeelThere has kindly reached out to sponsor this video and has provided the software to us. Also good to keep in mind, if you like what you see in this video, both the base game and many DLC airports are on sale for the Black Friday holiday, so be sure to take advantage of that with our link in the description. For those unaware, Tower Simulator is the opposite side of Flight Sim, where you're now playing as the air traffic controller. This software lets you control AI planes with your voice, and they make calls back to you. As you can see on the screen, this will be my first time playing. I've watched a few of their tutorial videos on how to do some basic controlling, so here's hoping I don't cause any accidents. The airlines in the default game are custom, so I will be referencing their start guide on my second monitor quite a bit, but the airports themselves are real-world locations. So, I'm going to start with the quick play mode, and Stuttgart looks like a fairly small airport to get started with, so let's go there. Since this is my first time, I think I'm going to go with the basic weather. That seems reasonable. And let's get to it. Now, from what I gather, the program requires fairly specific phraseology being used. Fortunately, FeelThere provides a good start guide that has a bunch of these phrases in it with a lot of examples. And there's a few variations that you can do, but more or less the locked phrases are what you have to stick with. It also has custom airlines, so I will definitely be having the list of airlines and their call signs up on my second monitor to reference to. But now that we're in, looks like we have a few different displays here to reference. And I believe with the winds at 265, we can have all traffic landing on runway 25.
Stuttgart ground. White sand 2218 with information Quebec. Requesting push and start.
Okay, so our first guy, White Sand 2218, requesting a push and start. Let's see how this goes. White Sand 2218, pushback approved, faced east.
Pushback approved facing east. White Sand 2218.
Nice. So that works. And then you can see out in the distance, there's White Sand 2218. They got the beacon on, ready for push and start. They're going. Oh, and it looks like these little white bars are showing the field of view of where we're looking. That's nice. Yeah, and then I believe from what I saw, you can click any of these other computers to transfer to those stations. And we also have this board down here, so we can keep track and manage our aircraft and order where we need them to go and when, just to keep a little bit more organization, which I'm sure will come in handy with some busier airports. And then, if I'm not mistaken, we can just go outside, so we can get right up close with the traffic. And it's got little arrows on the ground here to show where they're intending to go. Very nice. It's a very KLM inspired livery, it looks like. Who else we got over here? Value? Rainier? Anyone else? Latitude, that's a...
White Sand 2218 ready to taxi.
Okay, they're ready to taxi. Well, that's also another very inspired tail that looks familiar on Latitude there. Okay, what we gotta do? White Sand 2218, runway 25 via November Alpha.
Runway 25 via November Alpha. White Sand 2218.
Okay, not bad. Following the instructions nicely, shows path planning on where the aircraft's going, and they're taxiing along. And I believe when aircraft are coming in on the radar scope, they'll first appear, and then at a certain point they'll contact us that they're on approach. And that's when we can start giving them clearance. We're telling them to go around. But seeing as things are fairly slow and going smoothly, use the time acceleration a little bit here. It looks like if you don't want to rely on microphone commands, you can just type them in here using these preset phrases, which is convenient. I believe... I wonder. If I click on the name, or I click on the plane, and then go here. Yep. Their plane shows up in there when you click on it. Very nice. What about... Oop. Yep, you can click on the tag above the aircraft as well. That can be very handy.
Stuttgart ground, Rainier 2534 with information Quebec, requesting push and start.
Okay, and it also gives a nice readout of what they're saying here, so you can keep track of them. Rainier 2534, pushback approved, face west.
Pushback approved, facing west, Rainier 2534.
Okay, going smoothly so far. Got some tower ambiance noises happening in the background. And it looks like this guy's ready for takeoff clearance. White Sand 2218, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25, cleared for takeoff. White Sand 2218.
I noticed when I gave that clearance, or was finished giving it, the strobes and the landing lights came on, so that's a nice detail.
Rainier 2534 ready to taxi.
So now we have... that guy's pushed back. Rainier 2534, runway 25 via Mike Hotel, November Alpha. Beautiful.
Runway 25 via Mike Hotel, November Alpha, Rainier 2534.
Stuttgart ground, Rainier 5712 with information Quebec, requesting push and start.
I believe I have to hand these guys over to departure as well. Let's try that. White Sand 2218, contact departure. Ah. Yeah.
Departure on 119.2, White Sand 2218. Good day.
As soon as I transferred them to departure, their name tag turned gray here, and this one hasn't contacted me yet, I don't think. No. So they're gray as well. But now we got another pushback. Rainier 5712, pushback approved, face east.
Pushback approved, facing east, Rainier 5712.
Okay.
Stuttgart Tower, Rainier 2537 on final 25.
Okay. Now that they've contacted us, their call sign information there is highlighted. Rainier 2537, runway 25, cleared to land.
Runway 25, cleared to land, Rainier 2537.
I'm not exactly sure, but I think the runway number on their tag changes from red to green when they're cleared to that runway. So we'll pay attention
Stuttgart
once we clear this guy.
Rainier 5712 ready to taxi.
Rainier 5712, runway 25, via Mike Lima 2, November Alpha.
Runway 25 via Mike Lima 2, November Alpha, Rainier 5712.
Okay. Seems to be a decent Rainier focus city or hub here at Stuttgart. Oh, and I have not been managing this at all. That one's gone. Bye-bye. We got these two taxiing. You're already cleared. Looks like we have another coming in. Yep. So that one is ready to go. However, we're near 2537's pretty close, so I'm going to hold off on that takeoff clearance. I can imagine this getting very hectic really quick. The busy airport.
Rainier 2713 on final 25.
Rainier 2713, runway 25, cleared to land.
Runway 25, cleared to land. Rainier 2713.
And as soon as 2537 lands, I'm going to put 2534 as a lineup and wait. See how that goes. And clear the threshold. Rainier 2534, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25, line up and wait. Rainier 2534.
Excellent. Things are going all according to plan. That's what we like. Yeah, I got points for a good landing. I think with the aircraft taxiing to the terminal, I can just say taxi to terminal and they're fine their own way. I don't have to route them unless I want to. Rainier 2537, taxi to terminal. It looks like...
Command proper Tierra, Rainier 2537.
Okay. Looks like they had their parking spot highlight there. Rainier 2537, taxi to terminal. There we go.
Taxi to terminal, Rainier 2537.
Rainier 2534, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Negative, I'm on the ground. Rainier
Oh, I know you're on the ground.
2534.
Trying to get you off the ground. Rainier 2534, runway 25, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway 25, cleared for immediate takeoff. Rainier 2534.
Wanted to get them a little pep in their step there, since we have 2713 on the
Stuttgart Tower,
final.
Rainier 24901 on final 25.
Rainier 2534, contact departure. And they're no longer my problem.
Departure on 119.2. Rainier 2534. Good day.
Oh, they wish me a good day.
Stuttgart ground. FeelThere 3010 with information Quebec. Requesting push and start.
FeelThere 3010, pushback approved, face east.
Pushback approved facing east. FeelThere 3010.
Rainier 5712, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25, line up and wait. Rainier 5712.
Rainier 24901, clear to land, runway 25. Yeah, it does turn green.
Clear to land. Runway 25. Rainier 24901.
Okay, where is this one going? Right there, okay. So then if I take the field air down Lima 2, these guys can go up here instead. Rainier 2713, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot November Hotel Mike. There we go.
Taxi to terminal via Foxtrot. November. Hotel. Mike. Rainier 2713.
Rainier 5712, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25, cleared for takeoff. Rainier 5712.
Stuttgart ground. FeelThere 3010 ready to taxi.
Field Air 3010, runway 25 via Mike, Lima 2, November Alpha.
Runway 25 via Mike. Lima 2. November Alpha. FeelThere 3010.
Rainier 5712, contact departure. Those footsteps. I
Departure on 119.
I thought somebody was walking up behind me in my
Rainier
apartment.
5712.
Oh,
Good
man.
day.
That one's clear to land. We got one taxiing out. This isn't bad. This is easy. I like it. And I keep forgetting to manage them on here. Goodbye. Goodbye. You've arrived, I believe. Goodbye. Doot doot. I guess that's optional to do the stuff there, but let's say we kick this up a little bit. Try a different airport. Okay, something a bit more challenging now. LaGuardia. That's a lot of taxiways. Let's see here. Wind 328, 4 knots, so we'll be landing on 31. I can probably set up departures on 22 as well. So if I use one for arrivals and one for departure.
LaGuardia ground. Leslie 2547 with information. Romeo. Requesting push and start.
Okay, now I gotta learn new runway numbers. Leslie 2540, pushback approved. Face north.
Pushback approved facing north.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Leslie
want to send them down
2547.
Alpha Alpha. Ooh, you might want to have them cross first. This will get complicated. Cross via charge.
LaGuardia ground,
Yep.
latitude 2136 with information. Romeo, requesting push and start.
Latitude 2183, cross runway 4.
Cross runway 4. Latitude 2183.
Oh, I might have just caused an accident.
LaGuardia ground.
Oh,
Denali
boy.
1433 ready to taxi.
We'll see. Latitude 2183, hold position.
Hold position. Latitude 2183.
Denali 1637, runway 31 via Hotel Bravo Whiskey.
Runway 31, via Hotel. Bravo. Whiskey. Denali 1637.
Yeah, it was considered a successful landing. Whew, crisis averted. Latitude 2183, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Latitude 2183.
1637. Good day.
Magic 4441, line up and wait. Runway 31.
Line up and wait. Runway 31. Magic 4441.
Oh no. Latitude 2136, hold position. They're gonna collide.
Hold position. Latitude 2136.
Leslie 337, hold position.
Hold position. Leslie 337.
Okay, I stopped a collision,
LaGuardia
but
Tower.
they're stuck there probably.
Latitude 2135 on final 31.
Ah! Denali 429 runway 22, clear to land.
LaGuardia ground radio check. How do you read? Denali 1433.
Denali 1433. Where are you? Oh, you're stuck. Denali 1433, runway 31 via 12 Alpha Mike Bravo Whiskey.
Runway 31. Via 12. Alpha. Mike.
Magic 4441, cleared for
Whiskey.
takeoff, runway 31.
Denali 1433.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 31. Magic 4441.
Leslie 2248, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 22. Clear to land. Leslie 2248.
What's going on over here? Why are they stuck?
LaGuardia Tower.
That's
Value
why, okay.
5814 on final 22.
Yep, that explains it.
Going around
I
Denali
goofed.
429 or 2.
Denali 1637. Denali 1637, contact departure.
LaGuardia ground. Denali 1433. Are you sure this is the most logical routing?
Leslie 2014, taxi to terminal via Bravo.
LaGuardia ground radio check. How do you read? Globe 4456.
Now I just have a cluster down here. That's,
LaGuardia ground radio check. How do you read? Leslie 748.
could I delete one of them?
LaGuardia Tower. Magic
that possible?
3663 on final 22.
I'll take a penalty if I can delete them. Yes. Yes, okay. Whew, that gets things moving again. Now, who called me? On final runway 22. Okay, well, they're
I know how to get there. Leslie 515.
Leslie 515. Okay, I gotta taxi this guy for Leslie 2014, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Leslie 2014.
I need to delete this guy too.
LaGuardia ground. Globe 4456 ready to taxi.
Runway 31, cleared to land. Latitude 2178.
This is so stressful. Leslie 515, runway 31,
LaGuardia ground.
Magic 3683, cross runway 13.
Requesting push and start.
Cross runway 13, Magic 3683.
Leslie 721, pushback approved.
Command property error. Leslie 721.
Okay. Ooh, I gotta get this guy.
Going around Magic 2352.
Field Air 6300, go around.
Going round.
Leslie
6300.
2353, clear for immediate takeoff. Leslie 2353, runway 22, clear for immediate takeoff.
Command requirement missing. Leslie 2353. Runway 22, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Magic
Leslie
4429er,
2353.
runway 31, clear for immediate takeoff.
Runway 31.
Leslie
clear for immediate
2331,
takeoff.
cross
Magic
runway 13.
4429er. Cross runway 13. Leslie 2331.
LaGuardia Tower, Magic 2352 on final 22.
Leslie 2353, contact departure.
New York departure on 120.8. Leslie 2353. Good day. Good job.
Okay, now let's get into a bit of the career mode, see what that's all about. So, I can start at, looks like we get one airport to start at. Can't really change much here, I just get to choose my shift. So I guess we'll go with the morning one. It seems like the rainy time is a few more points, but we'll start off with the morning, see how it goes. Starting off at St. Thomas in the Caribbean. I will say it is very handy having this start guide on a separate monitor, just ready to go if I need to look something up quick. Okay, we're in. Looks like it's raining already. And we're set up to land on runway 10 with Atis, India. Got a bit of a different layout here. I'm going to assume north is up, which is very handy. We got quite a variety of traffic out here. A few different airlines, a few different types. Actually, it seems to be mostly 320s and Dash 8s.
St. Thomas ground. FeelThere 4873 with information India. Requesting push and start.
FeelThere 4873, pushback approved, face west.
Pushback approved facing west. FeelThere 4873.
We're getting into it already. I can see the path this aircraft's planning on taking. Nice Dash 8 sounds there. Nice sound transition there. Props.
St. Thomas ground. FeelThere 4873 ready to taxi.
And I need my display again.
St. Thomas Tower, value 1115 on final 10.
Oop, got coming in already. Field Air 4873, runway 10 via Alpha.
Runway 28 via Alpha.
I did not say runway
Field
28.
Air 4873.
Field Air 4873, runway 10 via Alpha. Said 28 again.
Runway 28 via Alpha. Field Air 4873.
That's what's happening. I'm saying 10 instead of 10, and saying 10, the T, for 2. Field Air 4873, runway 10 via Alpha. There we go.
Negative. Taxiway not found. Field Air 4873.
Field Air 4873, runway 10, taxi via Alpha. I said 10 again.
Runway 28 via Alpha. Field Air 4873.
Field Air 4873, hold position.
Hold position. Field
And I believe with multiple runway airports, you can select which types are landing on which runways. So if you want heavy aircraft to go on a left runway and lighter aircraft on a right, you can organize it that way. Or if maybe like a business jet can land on a shorter runway closer to its parking spot and not jam up airline traffic, you can organize things a bit more succinctly there. Okay, so it looks like Field Air is going to beat value, so I'm going to go ahead and give them an immediate takeoff. Field Air 4873, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Field Air 4873.
Hurry! He's coming! Go!
Clear to land. Runway 10. Field Air 1035.
Not too bad, not too bad. I'm starting to get the hang of things, getting into the flow. Didn't take too long. Well, that is a brief look at Tower Simulator 3. As you can see, smaller airports, good for learning. Not much is happening. The busier airports, things can get real hectic real quickly if you're not exactly used to what you're doing and have a system down. And don't forget to use our link in the description to take advantage of Field Air's sales on the base sim and all the DLC airports. Thanks again for joining me on this video, and we'll catch you in the next one.